Alright guys, we're at the exciting part of the barn conversion. We're going to start putting the siding on the walls. Now for days and days I've been telling you I wanted to do this wall first, putting the siding over there, because we're doing something special there. But we've changed our mind, and we're actually going to start with these walls first. That's because we went to the store and we got our plywood panels, so we're ready to do these. These are going to be quick and easy, so let's get them done today. Now these panels have a really pretty wood grain, and I don't know if we're going to paint them or not. We were going to paint them, but every time we see this wood, we just think it's so beautiful that we think maybe we shouldn't. I'm going to take some time to lay them out and just find the best wood grain pattern match for the walls. So we're just going to take some extra time to do that before we get started. That'll look pretty with the two darks hooking together in the middle. Mm-hmm. I just shellac them.
That's pretty. I love these plywoods. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's like marble. It's like groovy.
Do you feel like this looks upside down? Maybe I should turn this one upside down.
No, I don't think it looks upside down.
Better.
I don't know. Sure.
No. Every time I turn it upside down, it looks upside down.
Now it looks like a face with a big long nose.
Okay, let's do it.
It's another decorative.
That's the same one.
And then we got more solids.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do one wall that's like the decoratives, like that one,
Mm-hmm.
and then this wall's
Hold this one out. That kind of looks better with that wall.
Yeah, I think the wall should at least match. And then we got probably 2 more of those. Nope, just one.
Well guys, this is looking beautiful. After seeing the wall on the wall, I'm pretty sure we're not going to paint it. It would be a shame to waste this wood. But this paneling looks really cool, really clean, really modern. This is actually floor underlayment that you'd put down maybe under vinyl or something. It's just a thin 5mm plywood. Now the gable end, we will be covering with plywood also, but we just ran out of screws, so we weren't able to put up the furring strips. But we will be covering all that also. Oh, making a mess. Okay guys, check out the finished product. We got all the walls up. And they actually worked out really well. Looks awesome. Alright, last night we got the walls finished up in here and they look awesome. I wanted to show it to you guys during the daytime so you can see it a little better with the light. And check it out. I mean, this plywood was actually pretty affordable. It was only around $15 a sheet. And it looks amazing. Now these walls actually went up really smoothly, no problems. And they went a lot quicker than I expected them to. Especially since the walls aren't very level, but we managed to keep a nice straight, parallel, even layout with the boards. We tried to group the patterns so that they matched, and without even trying, I ended up with 4 sheets that looked really great for this wall. They all had the same type of texture in them. And then 4 sheets of this different grain pattern with the light and dark. So we put that all together on this wall. And it really blends together and makes a really cool pattern. Now these seams are nice and tight and they look pretty good. I might just leave them as they are. I was considering putting strips of wood over them, you know, to trim them out and make it look better. But I kind of like the open, clean look of the walls. And from a distance, they really do kind of just blend away. There it is. We got the walls partially done. We only have 2 more walls to finish in here. And then the room is basically finished off as far as walls and ceiling goes. Really, really epic progress. I want to finish spray foaming underneath the bottom of the wall. I have some spots that still need foam in there to help insulate a little better. And then I may cut a piece of trim and paint it black to go with the floor. Just cut it to the contour because the floor goes up and down. And it'll help close up that spray foam gap and make it look a little more finished off. There is a large gap from the floor to the panel. That's what I want to cover up. Now you can see it gets tighter and tighter as it goes up. Here it touches. I didn't want it touching. I made a mistake there, but it's fine. And then it loosens up a little bit. And that's how much the floor sags. The panels are actually all level. Same thing over here. Just up and down. up and down. And I'll say it one more time, we got one sheet left to do up here on this gable end. I just need some more screws so I can put my furring strips up. And now one more detail I wanted to show you guys is how these windows came out, where this panel is basically flush to this. You see how the walls ended up? I'm gonna trim that out, and I just have to figure out what I'm doing to the walls before I trim it. So I really was going to paint the room. We had some plans where I wanted to bring some color in, but I've decided I cannot paint this wood. It looks so good the way it is. The only things I would consider doing is, like I said, maybe putting some strips on it. I feel like that would just break it up and doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now. I really like the style. And the only other option that Ashley and I were talking about was shellacking it. And I don't know if we're gonna do that because I'd probably have to buy a gallon of shellac. It's gonna cost $45. And I'm not sure if they really need to be sealed. We're not going to be really touching the walls out here. I can't really decide, but you know, we'll call this project done. And so we thought before we left we would, let me not say so, sounds gross. So we're back inside. Oh, I just said so again.
I know.
Okay, all right. So, you can't start a sentence for us, so. Ready?
No. You did it 3 times in a row.
Crazy. Now we're making big progress on the barn conversion. We're loving how the room's coming out, and the wood was an unexpected surprise because it just looks so beautiful in there. Especially with the black trim and everything. It's gonna look sharp. But before we go, we wanted to come back inside the house and do a little update. Now Ashley and I managed to get back out to the barn tonight, and we did a little more work.
And our next project in the room will be installing our lap siding on the other 2 walls.
Mm-hmm. We were basically doing prep work tonight. You guys will see all that and just getting ready so that the job will go smoothly. Oh. We did a little more black paint. You guys will have to see what we're painting now. So stay tuned for that. But I guess that's all we have for now. So thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.
Bye.